Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Doing okay?
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Good job. Yeah.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yeah, there's a process. There's a process.
threat in the area. We're tightening security. Over.
This is CP. Understood. Keep your eyes open. Out. All units. Special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Yeah, but when I made my alternate account, I had put all my knowledge that I had gained into building that base, and it was a very satisfying experience. I was very pleased with how that turned out. And now I use that base, or that account, just to run platforms and earn volunteers. I don't build it up like I'm building this one up. So it's nice to have built it in the first place,
Defend your positions. Out.
but to have to be able to earn enough resources and get all the details done and everything else. That's something I enjoy doing. But having done a lot of work in terms of medals and staff numbers and everything else, I know now that I'm at a... I know what my limit is going to be.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah. That is a plus, yes. My alternate has that many. It took a while to build up to that point, but I only built that. Yes, I know that. I only built one FOB on purpose, and I didn't fill out my Intel platform all the way. Oops.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah.
You there?
I followed, I forget who it was. They put out a video on how to beat that with smoke grenades and something else. The sleep gas, and it worked. I was pretty pleased with how that turned out, because I know how difficult they are to.
I just witnessed an attack. Hostile presence. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
Basically, you throw a smoke grenade, stand in the middle of one of the areas, and because you're in smoke, they can't see you. So you sleep gas on them, and it worked. So, but that was, I used somebody else's strategy. I tried to fight them head on, and I failed many times. So I had to go somewhere else.
CCP, this is Delta 2. We checked the area and found nothing. Calling off the search. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let him get the drop on you. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. CP, this is Delta 6.
Infiltration successful.
Enemy activity.
I just wanted to get past the mission. That's all. I really wish we had double resources again. On the mountain at the end. Yes.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special order. Defend your position. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
It's interesting. Never seen that before. Something new.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out. CP, this is Zulu 4. Detonation in the area. Can't tell where. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, we may have intruders. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. UAV picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. All fire teams, this is CP. Someone tripped the sensor. Possibly an intruder. Whoever's closest, go and investigate ASAP.
I've never seen that before. But setting off 2 mines means he gets a defender notice without losing a camera. So that's pretty neat, I guess.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
I mean, it works. It's actually quite ingenious, actually. Because he still gets his notification without... Hurry up. See, there he is.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
I don't even care anyways.
All fire teams, this is CP. UAV picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Whatever. He was notified because he had two mines go off at the same time. Those mines under the bridge, they both went off at the same time. So that's why. If one had gone off, I would have been fine. But because two went off at the same time, that messed it up. That sent a notice.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff from it. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen. Successful. Victory is ours. They need their heads checked trying to take us on. successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
If you kill staff or you extract staff, that sends a notice as well. That is a real sneaky place to put your camera. Gotta go out there, do the best I can. That's all. The guy who burned me, he was on my base. He stole my staff, my girls. So I kind of gave up on it. I didn't really care. I mean, that's the whole point of the honey badger in my icon. So I don't care. I also tried out a concept that I had been thinking about on that run, so it's a little problematic, I guess you could say. Oh man, this is not fair. Yes! Yes! Ha ha ha! Yes! No traces! Yay! That was good! I am very pleased. Did not fire a shot, no interaction, no nothing. That's a winner, folks. That is a winner. And then some. Well, if you shoot the power supply, that sends a defender notice. And I didn't want that. I didn't want to... Because I had made it without shooting anybody or using any of my weapons, I chose to try and go for without, and I made it. Yeah, no suspicion, or there were suspicions, but that's fine. I didn't knock them out or anything, so okay, my girls are okay. That was good. That was good. And I was burned to a crisp, no less, too. So that's a plus. Yeah, I'm not doing snipers. Snipers are a waste of time. Okay. That is the second time I have done no traces on a level 65 plus base. I've done it once on R&D and now once on combat. So I am very pleased.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Now we get to do command, no traces. I tried to anyways. Now of course the issue with command is that on lethal bases you cannot do no traces in any normal way. The reason that is that there's a mine underneath the core door that you cannot deal with in any way except blowing it up. Now on non-lethal bases, however, you can see, yeah, he's got a swimsuit on. You can crawl over the mine that's there and proceed. Okay, that blows the route. So. No, it has its uses. It has its uses. But for skilled players, yes it is. It is a joke. Because of the pistol I'm carrying. It's a one-hitter. Puts them out in one shot. So, I mean, you could do non-lethal bases with just one weapon and nothing else. So.
All fire teams, this is CP. Security cams picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. Help. You okay? Contact!
Alright, fine. faceplant.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
I can't believe I beat that combat base. That is funny. Oh wow. That's a lot of gold. Gonna need a shower after all this.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
I don't really care, Gregory. It's not my business. Take that somewhere else. It's a sniper base too. This is not going to be easy. How are you, John? Good to see you. I just pulled a no traces on a level 65 plus combat base. Took my grade 10 riot pistol and then didn't even fire a shot. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's not, I'm not offended, just I don't know anything about any of those games. So I can't tell you anything about them. I don't play those games. Start gas. Breathe deeply.
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
$14,000 worth.
Hey.
Trying to steal it all.
All fire teams, this is CP.
So everybody,
UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
Be careful. I know they're there. I can hear them. That's all they have on this base is precious. Already too late for that. Okay. Coming awake.
CP, this is Delta 1. Resources are missing. There's a possible intruder. Should I investigate? Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams check your surroundings. Flush out the intruder. Out.
Infiltration successful.
Not too bad. Almost 10,000 points worth. Been fortunate enough to find bases like that, especially when I started doing the truck ride in Mission 4. I was directed to get my unprocessed precious metals over 1 million before I started. I got it to 1.1 before I started truck riding. Now I'm almost at the end. Okay. A couple more days and I'll have maximum precious metals. $4,300. You see that every so often. You do, yeah, you do see that every so often. Excuse me. It's a plus because you have a little more freedom to act if you so choose. Because you know they're abandoned, and the one thing you do run the risk of is high-end player supporting random people. And they support random people and get called to defend.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
And since I'm almost completely maxed out on unprocessed materials, I don't really need to do container theft anymore, with the exception, of course, of precious metals. There's only so much that I can farm the war economy before that gets boring. Oh, I've done it too. I know Security Challenge used to be like that. People would they would quit the game, put their base on Security Challenge, and let people steal everything.
I'm seeing smoke. There may be enemies in the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out. What?
So, I've done more than my share of container thievery. But ever since I came up with my own version of No Traces,
CP, this is Delta 4. Heard an explosion. Location unclear. This is CP. Understood. We are under attack. All units on alert. Out.
I only do resource theft. Like I was asked to make a video of how you ghost a base and steal all the containers at the same time. So I put that on my page. The guy had a random... He was no longer playing the game, I guess. So I invaded his base, stole all the containers, and put it on for people to watch. To illustrate how I did it. So, you know, again, that, like I said before, that's the genius of this game, in that you can play it however you want. You know what? No.
Infiltration successful.
I mean, for days I was farming containers out of bases. Red precious metal containers. take that. Yes, I have. But I haven't purchased staff in a long time. I've earned almost all of my... Like, almost all of my intel staff are purchased. But I haven't purchased staff in a while. So, I mean, at where I am in the PF rankings, I float around where I'm at now. You know? Got almost 1.8 million points saved up. So, since I haven't had the need to purchase staff in a while, they've just stacked up. They've sat there in their little spot there, and they just keep piling up. Wait till the very end to save you. We'll have to see about that.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOV, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Well, okay, for PF grade, think of all the stuff you can collect in this game. Guns, mortars, tanks, vehicles, walker gears, the amount of stuff you build, your resources, your everything that you can amass throughout this game. The more of everything that you have, the higher your PF rank will be. The more you develop, the more your development grade goes up. Which means the more PF points you can earn. So after I'm finished with this, I'll show you my totals of what I have for everything. You can see where I'm at in terms of
Special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
it's gonna get tight. These for horses. Oh, good shot. Turn on the jets. A little bit of breathing room. But then again, I mean, I got into PF rankings late. I had already cracked the top 500 based on the strength of my combat unit and security team. The higher my combat unit and security team went, the better my PF grade was. So guys could have equipment and tanks and whatnot. Well, the strength of my combat unit would overrule them. And eventually I reached the AA minus ranking, and that's where I've sat the past couple of months. But over the past couple months, I have also begun stocking up on tanks and walker gears and everything else to improve where I'm at. But some people have been doing that kind of farming for 2 years, and they have a lot more than I do. They have thousands of walker gears and thousands of tanks and fighting vehicles and everything else. That's pretty sticky. Oh man, that wasn't what I wanted.
CCP, this is 201. There was an explosion. Damage on your...
Shh.
201, what's wrong? Come in, 201. CP, this is 210. Heard an explosion.
Infiltration successful.
This is CP, understood.
Volunteer. So let's say, for example, you farm Skullface 1,000 times. And you have, that's 3,000 tanks that you can pick up. 4,000 walker gears. That'll give you an edge against casual players when you do your PF rank. But again, people have really? It's a good thing I don't use the Mizra. This repeated defending is getting on my nerves. So the more tanks, fighting vehicles, walker gears, mortars, machine guns, all of that stuff adds to your rank. So the more you have, the higher your rank will be. The higher your combat unit and security team are, the more PF points you can earn. Just basically try and develop everything out there. Oh, you shit, really? So now I also used events fail. How many you put in there? Okay. Okay. All your plants that you can develop, unprocessed materials, processed materials, all the weapons you can you can build up. The best rule of thumb is to have 1,000 of everything. So you can see I'm a ways off in terms of collecting 1,000 of everything. Even parasites. So if you do mission 29 a lot, collect those skulls. And go from there. So one extra camera, 4 extra mines. I mean, I have insurance. I don't need to do this, but this guy's attacked me twice today, and I don't feel like messing around, you know?
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I mean, okay, I've maxed out my security team and combat unit. I've had 500 S++. Shit, dude. There's a slow camera too. Pretty good though, I'll say that much. 10 minutes. You know, okay, also you can have the more S++ staff you have, the more S+ staff you have, the more S staff you have. All of those things add up to your PF score. So collect as much as you can of everything that you can collect. The higher your ranks are, the better you're going to be. I want to... what I would prefer, I don't know if I can do this, is to do no traces on this base. That way he's on notice that I can evade all his defenses without causing a stir. And if he keeps attacking me, then I can just soak up all his staff. I don't really care, you know? I can use his base as a resource hog. It's up to him. And it just went to shit. God damn it. Fine, do that way. Oh, I really missed on that one.
All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. CP, this is 01. We'll investigate.
Power off.
CP, this is 01. Arrived at scene. Beginning check. Over. CP, understood. Don't let your guard down.
I actually did that to a guy once. He
CP, this is 01.
he kept attacking me,
Nothing going on here. Over.
so I pulled a no traces on his base, and he stopped attacking me.
CP, this is Delta 1. Detonation in the area. Can't tell where. Over. This is CP. Understood. It could be an enemy attack. All units, stay alert. Out.
Infiltration successful.
That's fine. It works for me. Okay. Let me come back to this. Okay. Okay, let's look at this guy's numbers, for example. Okay. Your PF skill or PF rating is the sum total of everything that you can collect. So you can see where I have this, that, and the other. Everything that's on that's in these tables are counted. So So all your stuff here is I may actually beat him. We'll see. That should be nice. So you collect everything under the sun and go from there. And the more you have, the higher your PF rank will be. That's what I can give you as a suggestion. I already beat her base once already today. I've been carrying these sleep grenades for a while now. I wonder if I can get flies by the time the night is over.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
I mean, generally I prefer to do normal bases. I'm not a fan of retaliation and all that. You gotta do skull face. That's your bit. Either skull face or like I do, back up, back down, and a quiet exit. That's how I do it. I run those missions many times, collected everything. 11 vehicles for back up, back down, and 14 vehicles for a quiet exit. And you run it, and you run it, and you run it until you don't want to anymore. I mean, I've worked out a route or mechanism for doing back up, back down in a swimsuit and the stealth camo and D-Dog. So I have literally run around the entire map with the stealth camo and collect all the vehicles and some electromagnetic net mines. Grade 5, I think it is. I don't use the grade any others because they're expensive and I don't want to use up my precious metal. So I can carry 8 grade 5 mines, and with the stealth camo I can lay them in front of the vehicles, they go over it, extract them. But that's how I do it. Other people farm skull face until the cows come home because the tanks don't have any drivers in them. So you get them for free. In fact, last night, because my internet wasn't working, I was farming Skullface with the shotgun, the grade 7 stun shotgun, the grade 5 Serval rifle, the one I'm carrying right now, the sniper rifle, the stun pistol, the corn stun pistol, Raiden stealth camo, D-Dog. And what I did for what I did for my preparation is that when I went into free roam before going to OKB0, and I knocked out all of the lights that are in OKB0. So all the powered lights and the power boxes and everything else, I killed all the power. And then I went with Raiden in the stealth camo. Didn't touch anything else. No guns, no tanks, no crates, no nothing. Prepared the battlefield, then went back to my drop-off point in free roam and started Skullface from there. And because all the power was out, I was able to move better and faster because I didn't have to worry about the lights getting in my way. On, people, really? Yeah, if that guy wants to keep attacking me, I can use his base as a resource sponge. I don't care. I do not care. Resources. And I did the war economy quite a bit. Yes, it does. Because with the power on, you have to really watch where you're going when you're wearing the stealth camo. But with the power off, it's harder for them to see. So I prepared the battlefield, so to speak. And it worked. I was pretty pleased with how that turned out. 7,400. Do I really want that? Do I? No. Plus that guy has a nameplate, meaning he may receive the notification if he's still playing.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I do the same thing for the war economy. I shut off the power at the airport and no cameras to get in my way, first of all. knock out the gates that are blocking that keep things inside the airport. If you can use the gates as exit points, and I like to knock out those gates before I start. That way I can kind of switch up my routes if I want to, and not have to suffer any kind of a penalty in terms of being confined to one way through. Big T. So I shut the power off, clear the gates, and then take a any vehicle that I don't have a lot of.
Contact!
I don't have auto aim on anymore. God damn it.
CP, this is Delta 4. What is contact? Appears to be an enemy force. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert. Close out the enemy. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. Security cams picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
God damn it. Mark! There you go.
All fire teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
The grade 7s would have knocked out the whole thing.
Seeing smoke. Possible enemy attack. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out. Stand down!
I don't think so.
Mission successful.
All fire teams, this is CP.
Now, of course, I like to do my farming missions at night. I don't like to do them during the daytime. The reason that is that because I use D-Dog to mark where my enemies are, because I like to move around the map at a high speed, D-Walker isn't as sharp at marking enemies as D-Dog can be. And D-Dog can mark weapons as well. So that's a huge thing in D-Dog's. Of course, he's very slow and doesn't run very fast unless you're running right beside him. So I do mine at night. So I turn all the power off, and then I'll do my farming. And first, to start in free roam and take a vehicle with you that you don't have a lot of. So you deploy with a tank or a jeep or whatever you want to use. Take it with you on deployment, and then when you start the mission from free roam after preparing whatever map you're working on, this is for war economy only. I haven't been able to do this for Skullface. When you start the mission the first time, the info crate will spawn right next to where you are and where your vehicle is. When you start the mission, extract the tank or the vehicle, and then do your route through the airport, collecting walker gears, trucks, guns, anti-air, walker gears, and then the 3 containers that are in the hangar. Then you hit a checkpoint and abort the mission. When you do that, your vehicle that you brought with you will reappear. And as you do if you do war economy many times in a row, before you start moving, you extract the vehicle you brought with you, and it counts as a vehicle that you collected. There's some, it's like a bug of sorts. So you're essentially duplicating your own vehicles many times as you do war economy to collect precious metals and all the other stuff. Shotguns. Shotguns. I let a nuke go earlier today. I'm not going to let one go today, this afternoon, or this evening.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Stealing nukes is one of my favorite things. I had a guy with one FOB, one platform, and I wanted to take it, but I changed my mind at the last second. Said, you know what? No, I'm not going to take this one.
All units, special orders. Defend your positions. Out.
Kill the power. Now on a nuke base you can do that because the base owner is already notified that an intruder is going to be on there. Fucking kidding me, really? Fine. Orders, you say? We're gonna make it. Oh no. Oh no. Nope.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
I am just not with it today. It's the second nuke I've left behind. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Of course, I could have gone in battle dress and stole it, but I don't really like that style. That's a lot of precious. 5,800. Shotguns. No. Gear security. Ugly faces. 3600. Now, of course, if I had not shot that power box from the beginning, I would have made it without a problem. I figured I could do it and get away with it, but I didn't.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Of course, Konami fixed it, so that guy with 16 nukes, if you got on there, well, first of all, because he had 16, he couldn't extract them even if he wanted to.
CP, this is Zulu 6. Our unit's under attack. Hostile. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and slow down the enemy. Out.
So let's say he had 15, he couldn't extract them even if he wanted to. Konami fixed that. So either you have to stand your ground and defend them all, or let the intruder take them. You can't safeguard them anymore. It used to be when I would do nuke defense, I would extract a nuke on my own and then kill the intruder. You can't do that anymore. And with the advent of the grade 10 wormhole, they have 3 chances at it, so you gotta figure that out.
CP, this is Delta 9. We've checked the area and found nothing. Calling off the search. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay on the alert. Out.
I've done bases with 16 nukes. Still 4. You can steal up to 4 at once. 4. You can steal up to 4 in one infiltration. That's a better way to put it.
CP, this is Zulu 1.
And then they get a week-long blockade because of all the damage you did.
CP, understood. Don't let your guard down. Out. CP, this is Zulu 10. Taking fire. Can't see where he's shooting from. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them. Out.
You think that's going to save you? Think again. I should throw you in the ocean for that. I'm actually on schedule.
Infiltration successful.
He's a dirty man. Yeah, I've stolen 4 nukes at once. 11 times. Thank you. So it's always a pleasure to. Actually, no, I've done it 12 times. The 12th time I died and was defeated by the staff. How many do I have? 48. I need 50. No. I know. I'm missing one. Oh no, wait. Let's try this instead. I always like her in her XOF uniform the best. I think that's her best outfit. The blood and the silver and the gold, not my thing. Make a quick stop and then get back in that way when we go back to Mother Base she'll be with me. Maybe we'll get that extra scene.
Be careful down there, boss.
Quiet.
That's such a great uniform she has on. I don't like the blonde. I'm not a fan of the blonde look. Let's see what happens. Ah. About now.
Boss, if you need supplies,
Roger.
let us know.
On station at LZ.
Okay, back to it.
Gaining altitude.
Okay. Why is it always snipers? Okay. Now we can actually change our camo.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
That's so sneaky. Oh, really? Just one.
CP, this is Delta 2. Explosion spotted. Damage unknown. Over. This is CP. Understood. What? All units, be on alert. Out.
That'll get him going.
All fire teams, this is CP. Don't shoot! Security cams picked up a man in trouble. Nearest
Oops.
unit, go investigate.
On mid-range bases, that staircase can be a big source of your problems. Always keep an eye on that staircase on any platform.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Guards can come running out of there and you have no room or time to deal with it.
CP, this is Delta 6. I just witnessed an attack. Hostile presence confirmed. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out. Don't worry your friends. Where are your friends?
Wow,
Where are the others?
it really got up on me.
Take your damn time. Where are your friends? Don't stop. Don't do it out. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out. Hands up. Don't shoot. Spit it out. Don't do it. Hands up. Don't shoot. Talk. Please up. Don't shoot. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out. Please up. Where are your friends? I don't want to die. CP, this is Delta 2. We checked the area and found nothing. Calling off the search. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
Ha!
I don't want to die.
It works!
CP, this is Delta 3. Good luck, but there's nothing going on here. Over. This is CP. Understood. Return to your post. Over. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Isn't that line in Spaceballs? Take only what you need to survive. I don't need all the other metals. Just have to uncover enough to make them free to steal.
Infiltration successful.
Just like that. $6,100. Not too bad. I'll take it. Japanese. If only precious metals accumulated like the other ones do. No more containers going into the sky. Just gonna pull them out.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Of course, sometimes I wish... Whoa! That did not go the way I wanted it to.
What?
I wish you could take, say, tanks or walker gears or whatever else instead of staff. Because I'm at the stage now where I don't need staff.
CP, this is Zulu 4. I see smoke. Early enemy activity. Over.
I'll keep an eye on that.
Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
Gotta say, not using auto aim is an eye opener. Okay.
Where are your friends? Where are your friends? Where are the others? Where are your friends? Where are your friends? Where are your
CP, understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
Where the hell you come from?
Where are the others?
Don't do it.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. And 3.
Where are the others? Where are your friends?
All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. CP, this is Delta 6. We'll investigate ASAP. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. CP, this is Delta 9. We'll investigate ASAP. Out.
Spit it out.
for your PF rank. The more vehicles we have, the better your PF rank.
This is Delta 3. There was an explosion. How should we proceed? Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
So your PF rank is based on the amount of everything there is to collect in this game. The more you have, the better your PF rank will be. That's the basic rule of thumb. And if you want to be a high-level PF player, you need to have at least 1,000 of everything. That's tanks, guns, fighting vehicles, walker gears, mortars, everything. And some people turn it into a sport where they outduel each other in virtual battles by amassing thousands of tanks and walker gears and whatnot. I don't need that. It's not worth it. I don't like. I don't like that.
Don't stop. Don't do it. Friends? Don't shoot.
Yes. That's how it works. So your basic minimum is 1,000 of everything. The sooner you collect 1,000, the better your PF rank will be. Now I got to where I am primarily because of my combat unit and security team. Both are 162.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at the base.
$6,000. Not too bad. Sometimes it takes forever for those numbers to move. I hate that platform, so I'm not going to run it. I need to slow down. They kind of jacked us up on this camo. See how Snake's gear is dark colored? His pouches and stuff? On staff members, it's light colored. So they gave us they did a double switch on us.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oops. Press the wrong button and you're dead. Mission failed.
Contact!
Got lucky. I got lucky. Too late.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived in Montebase.
Volunteer. see what we can do with this.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out. You there! All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Oh man. Just messed it all up. No.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
All fire teams, this is CP.
UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
Infiltration successful.
Not too bad. Wasn't strictly what I wanted, but it works.
Extraction arrived at Motorbase.
Guicho is a ghoster. Or at least the times that I've encountered him, he's been a ghoster. You never know what you're going to get once you...
Their objective is probably to make it to the heart of the FOB and take back the staff that were captured. But we're not gonna let that happen. Beat them at their own game, boss. Successful. Victory is ours. They need their heads checked trying to take us on.
Wow. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
This is going to be my last round tonight. I need to get ready for tomorrow. I gotta work and then I gotta go places. So, as always, I appreciate you guys very much stopping by and saying hello and watching these adventures. It's a nice place to put it. Whoa, hey there! I'm not gonna worry about it. watch that staircase.
Hey!
I think it's for horses. Shot a man in the helmet. How about that?
CP, this is Delta 4. Search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. They could still be in the area. Out. CP, this is Zulu 2. I see smoke. Could be enemy
Infiltration successful.
Okie dokie.
Understood.
Extraction arrived at multi-base.
Alright, that'll be it for tonight. I'll be on this weekend. I don't know if I'll be able to play tomorrow. But like I said, I appreciate you guys, and you have a good night, and I will see you when I see you. Take care.